Very nice to hear you. That's 73 and stay healthy, take care, Max. Bye-bye.
It's just having fun, getting people on the band chatting. My world of amateur radio. Just sitting there listening on a frequency, listening to people calling in from all over the place. And amateur radio really is a fantastic hobby.
Okay, Stuart. Well, I've just took a little bit of video.
This is Germany 5, Sierra Tango United in company calling GX, over. G5SU with 2E1 Hotel Juliet Whiskey. Thanks for coming back to the call, Victor. Germany 5, Sugar Tango Uniform, Stuart 29.
Thank you very much. Yes, ready to break every call in considering the last time I think you were mobile. So always great to have you in the logs queue.
Hello and welcome. Just checking I've got all the right buttons pressed. I think we have. Put my coffee down. Hello to anybody that's been waiting in the chat. Just been having a little chat there with Darren and Alex and Andy. So yeah, this is going to be the last stream from me, probably for a couple of weeks while I move house, but you don't want to hear about that. Let's just get on the radio and see if we can make some contacts on 40 meters. I will be... where are we? I'll be using Station Master version 1. Station Master version 2 is still in development. I haven't stopped, it's just obviously going to take a back seat for a week or two. And I've also got this OmniRig clone that I'm building here, look. This will run on Mac, Linux and Windows when it's finished. And it's mainly designed for people that are going to be using Station Master version 2 on a Mac. So you'll be able to use this instead of FL Rig, because FL Rig's, I'm not a big fan of it. It likes to change settings on your radio that you don't want changed. So that's the motivation behind that. But for now, let's just get on the radio and let's make a few contacts.
Testing. Here's the frequency in use, please. Oh, somebody there. Here's the frequency in use, please. 7163. Nothing heard. Tuning. Here's the frequency in use. G5STU. Here's the frequency in use, please. Here's the frequency in use. G5STU. Here's the frequency in use. Okay, nothing heard. This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Listening?
Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Radio Lima.
Oh, there's two there. Stand by, Alex. Darren got in there just before you. M0 DCX. I've just finished setting the power level and the tune. How you doing, Darren?
Not too bad, Stu. I thought I'd earn the spanner, so I thought I'd better get in quick. But yeah, I'm following you, so that's quite impressive. I let you do the dial.
Yeah, that's a good feature, that, isn't it, on Station Master? For anybody that's watching the stream there, you can click this button here, and it will follow whoever you've got typed into the box, which is pretty handy. So if they move their VFO, your radio will follow them automatically. So have you used that many times, Darren, over?
Yeah, usually if Julian's about in Barbados and I don't know where they are, I'll just click on the call sign, and he'll just see his band changing. But seeing as I knew it was a really busy band tonight, I thought, well, you're going to be flicking all over 40 metres, aren't you? So I thought it's the easiest way back to you.
Yeah, no, it is useful. If I'm just sort of knocking about here, not doing much, and I know somebody else is on the radio jumping around, then I'll just set it to follow them, so it gives me something to listen to. But yeah, you're sounding fine, Darren. 59 this way. You've not made the decision on the amplifier yet, then, over?
It's looking like it. I'm liking the 1500, to be honest. I think I'm pretty much sold on tubes now. The trouble is with a couple of my aerials is they're up in amongst trees, and the trouble with that is every now and again if we have really bad downpours of rain and the wires start getting slapped about by soaking wet branches, it can just alter the SWR, from sort of 1.2 to maybe 1.5, and I wouldn't want to be kicked out every week with a solid state, over.
Yeah, Roger. So is the 1500, I'm not familiar with it, is that a tube amp, is it?
Yeah, it's basically just a slightly bigger version of the 1000, that's all, and it'll take three antenna inputs in the back, so there's a three-way switch in there as well. Back to you.
Roger. Yeah, I'm not actually. This Acon 1000's got one antenna input in the back. I know some of the pictures you see online, it shows them with two, but I think that might be an older version or something else. But yeah, this one only has one input on it. But I've only got one antenna, Darren, so that's all we need, HI. But anyway, mate, lovely to work you today, and I'll say 7-3 for now. But thanks for calling in. Over.
Time, Stu, 10 over 9, mate. Fantastic sounding tonight. So let's just hope you hurry up and get in that cottage soon. I can see your mum already paying for the first 6 months' rent if you get somewhere she likes, mate.
Oh, don't say that. She might be watching. I've not even suggested it yet, HI. But now I've got some money tucked away. I should be all right, Darren. But yeah, I've been looking at houses just before I came on air here now, and you know what it's like. As soon as you start looking at something, you get all excited, don't you? And just can't wait now, like a kid just before Christmas. Looking forward to actually having a green garden, but yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, Darren, all the best, mate. M0DCX G5SU. Bye-bye.
Stu, we'll all be thinking of you, mate.
Many thanks. Alex, Papa Delta 3, Radio Lima. How copy? G5S to you.
Good evening, Stu. G5SU, Papa Delta 3, Radio Lima. The signal report, well, a little bit going up and down between S7 and S9, modulation 5. No problem, Stu.
Yeah, lovely, Alex. You're peaking about a 5.8 here today, 5.8, a bit of QRM in the background there, some other stations, but a very busy band on 40 metres, isn't it, this sort of time of day? Everybody's just finished work and jumping on the radio, just like I am, Alex. But 5 and 8 for you today, Alex, over?
Well, good luck with moving on your good years. I hope we will hear you very soon. And when we hear you, it will be all over. You're in your new home. Stu, good luck. 73 from Papa Delta 3 at Radio Lima. Bye-bye, Stu.
Yeah, lovely, Alex. Many thanks. And yeah, it'll be nice to actually use a proper sort of full-size aerial for a change, but rather than this ham-stick dipole. All the best, Alex. 7-3. Thank you. QRZ G5S to you. Listening. A few in there. 2 Echo 0, please.
2
Echo 0, Mike Delta Mike, I think that is. Good evening, Stephen. How are you?
Not too bad, Stu. I did hear. I just thought I'd jump in quickly, but 59 plus 10 for you, Ever.
Yeah, lovely. 5.9 on the nose for you. Sounding very good. Nice modulation, punching through the QRM. Over.
Oh yeah, well it's running on this old FT102 again. I thought I keep giving it a run out just to get it where it should be. But I say picking up lovely there, Stu, over.
Yeah, Roger. No, I remember speaking to you last time on your 102. It's sounding fine. Every time I talk to somebody on an old rig, it always makes me think about buying one. But I'll probably regret it if I ever do and never use it, HI.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I did make a promise from that when I bought it that I would try and keep it running. So that's the plan, over.
Yeah, well, good on you. It's sounding fine, and I'm sure it's great fun operating it, Stephen. Anyway, thanks for calling in today. 59 in Paul today, Stephen. All the best. 7-3.
Okay, yeah, the same to you there, Stewie. 7-3. Take care. Bye-bye.
Many thanks. QRZ G5STU listening. Stand by, Richard. Let's just get Nathan in the log. First time on the new call sign, Golf 5 Kilo Charlie India. How you doing, Nathan?
Oh, mate, very good. Well, a bit of a disaster. I went and got a new gas bottle today because I've not had any gas for 3 days because I ran out last week and obviously the weekend. And just prepped all my dinner, got it all ready to go in the pan and realised I picked up my old gas bottle and brought it back to the boat with me. So, yeah, sometimes I've cooked half my dinner on a camp stove. But generally all good, mate, all good. You looking forward to the move?
Oh, that's hilarious, isn't it? Picking up the wrong bottle. I'd have thought you'd have noticed because there's quite a big weight difference, isn't there? But I guess the smaller bottles, the weight difference isn't as noticeable as the big ones that I remember carting around on the farm. But yeah, very much looking forward to the move. I'm not forward to moving, if you know what I mean. But I'm looking forward to getting there and having a garden. Nathan, over.
Yeah, I get that, mate. I've been looking at houses myself, but it's pretty far flung, like the Orkneys, the Outer Hebrides, possibly Shetland. I don't know. I just fancy. But you can get property up there pretty reasonably priced, and it's got loads of land with it usually. So I don't know. Might be willing to go a bit more remote to get a decent antenna farm up. From Golf 5 Kilo Charlie.
Yeah, G5KCI, G5STU. Well, that's it. I think the general rule is the further you go north, the cheaper it gets, isn't it? That seems to be the case. Everybody keeps telling me if I go and live in, I don't know, Hull or somewhere, I can buy a whole street for the price it'll cost me for one house down here. I'm not sure how true that is, Nathan. But yeah, you never know. I might have to move up the other end of the country to buy a house eventually. But anyway, mate, lovely to get you in the log. 59 on your new call sign. Great to work it for the first time, over.
Likewise, mate. Yeah, also 59, and yeah, nice to get you in the log for the first time on this one. I think I'm getting used to it now. I've stopped saying 2-0 before it. Yeah. Anyway, all the best for the move, mate. If I don't hear you on the bands, please. But I'll see you when you get established again from G5 KCI. 7-3, God.
Yeah, all the best, mate. Thanks for the call, and yeah, look forward to working you from the new QTH when I get there. All the best, and let's see if Richard's still copyable. M1AOB Richard, any copy? G5STU.
Yeah, good evening, Stu. 59+15 tonight. Not you, the QRN of the outside, but I can hear you very well, Stu, and good luck with the move.
Yeah, lovely, Richard. 5'9" on the peaks for you, and you all sound like you're about 5 meters away from the microphone, Richard. But I know the microphone is far away, and you can't lean towards it or something. But it is very noticeable. I always think if you only had the microphone closer to your mouth, your signal would be so much stronger, Richard. Over.
Yeah, okay. I'll change back to high base 2, because somebody said earlier it was too bassy. I've not moved forward. Is that any better?
No.
Okay. Right, that's about 2 inches away from the mic.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like you've got a strong signal. It's just there's just no oomph. There's no oomph to the voice, Richard. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll have to try and run the processor again, but I'm having problems with that. That's why I turned it off. But we'll give it another go. And let's see. Let's turn that up to 95. Right, just turn the mic gain up a bit more.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, you know, it's okay, isn't it? It just feels like you're leaving a bit on the table, Richard. Every time I hear you, I think if only your audio, you did something to your audio, you'd be booming in, you know, because you are strong. It's just that the audio just seems very low. Anyway, sorry to be picky, but I think it's always best to know, Richard. Over.
Yeah, well, I just put the processor in. I haven't been using it because I thought that was giving me the problem. But just put the processor back in, Stu. And yeah, it's always nice to know. I'll go back over the video of your live stream in a minute and have a listen. But just put the processor
Yeah, no, I mean, you're up and down a little bit at the moment, to be fair, but, I mean, yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine, you know, but all good. Anyway, Richard, thanks for the call, mate, and I appreciate you giving me a call. M1AOB G5SQ, all the best, mate, bye-bye. Many thanks. Anybody else? This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening. Was that Andy, M7XTT?
Yeah, good evening, Stu. How are we? You're 5'9" plus 20 for me today, over.
You don't sound very good today. Have I messed up my settings here or something? Give me another over, Andy.
Yeah, I said you're 5'9" plus 20 to me today, Stu, over.
Yeah, Roger. There's something not right there with your audio. Listen back on the live stream, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You're about 5'8", over.
Roger. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with the audio then. It's been fine all day there. There we go. Right, sorry about that, over.
Not a problem. But you'll notice when you listen back, you'll know exactly what I mean. It seems a little bit flat. I feel like I'm criticising everybody's audio today. I'm going to have to stop, but there's definitely something different there, Andy, over.
Yeah, no problem, Stu. No, I'd rather you tell me than just let me carry on. I'll listen back and see if I can do anything. Cheers for that, Stu, over.
Yeah, with that over, you sounded a bit better. Peaking 5'9". Anyway, it might just be band conditions, Andy, so, but have a listen back and judge for yourself, mate. But hope you're well, over.
Yeah, all good, mate, all good. I hope when you get your new QCH and you can put that big hex beam up, you're not going to leave us poor paupers behind and not be on 40 metres anymore, go ahead.
No, you always got to get on 40 metres, haven't you? And speak to the UK guys. It's great fun. 40 metres is a good laugh, isn't it, over?
Yeah, Roger, yeah. Okay then, Stu, I won't hog it, mate. Thanks for taking the call. And I'll speak to you again soon. G5STU from Mike 7X-Ray Tango. 73, Stu, good luck with the house hunting, mate.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, mate. And thanks for giving me a call today. All the best, 7-3.
7-3, mate.
Okay, anybody else on 40? This is Germany 5, Sierra Tango United, listening for any calls. 2 Echo 0, Victor Hotel Bravo. Good evening, John. You're not super loud, but I've just about got you, over.
Good evening, Stu. Yeah, see, I don't know, there's something up with my MPEG, I think. It seems to be very quiet everywhere at the moment. I'm using as many watts as I can force through, but nothing's perfect, as I say. But you're decent 5'9" to me, a little bit of QRM, but that's because there's someone fairly close to us. But other than that, good to catch up with you again. Thank you.
Yeah, lovely, John. You're about 5'8". You're sounding okay, you know. You're not super strong, but I've got you. And yeah, no, it's been a while, isn't it? It's been 27 days, it says. It's not been that long, has it, over?
It probably has been that long, actually, Stu. I mean, I had about 2.5 weeks out with various travelling down sort of past your direction, through Dorset, onto Devon, and then back through Hampshire, and all sorts around. So, I did a little bit of radio, but towards Argentina, so not actually done any great 40 metres lately. So, thought I'd better get on there as I was reliable.
Frequencies in use.
This was going to be your last one before moving QTH. So,
frequency is in use, thank you. 2E0VHB G5STU. Somebody tuning all over the top of you there. We've got a tea time terrorist, John. But yeah, no, it's probably been a while, isn't it? And it'll be another while actually, because yeah, as you know, I'm not going to be on the radio for a while. The current area I'm using now, the hamstick dipole, is coming down either tonight or tomorrow. The radio and the amp are going to go back in the box, and everything's being packed up, ready to move as soon as possible. John, over.
Crikey, Steve, how are you going to cope with no radio and no hamstick dipole? It's just going to be completely out of character.
Yeah, I know it's going to be strange, but I've still got the portable set up, so I'm sure I'll be popping out in the truck, you know, from time to time. But I guess it's the same with anything, isn't it? It's nice to have a bit of a break from it for a couple of weeks. But if I don't pack if I don't pack the radio away, it will just distract me. I need to focus on finding a place to move to and just getting it done, John. Over.
Yeah, fully understood, Stu. Not a problem at all, obviously, and very much wish you well with the move. But be nice for you to get your tower up at some point, won't it?
Yeah, well, I probably won't do that straight away. I'll probably move and just put up a wire, and then once I've figured the place out, and got my feet under the table, then the beam will go up. Hopefully, anyway. I'm thinking about making it into a mobile, making it into a trailer. Maybe get my nephew Archie to help me down at the farm. He can do a bit of welding. So I might make it into a trailer, and then it's a portable, and then at the very least I can put it up in the garden wherever I move. Hopefully, put it up in the garden as a temporary sort of thing, and then less likely to get some bother, John, over.
That does sound like a decent project, though, doesn't it? At least once the move's out of the way, that'll give you a decent project to get your teeth into. So, obviously, I'm slightly jealous. Who wouldn't be? Very much wish you well with that, and I'll carry on messing about with the Mac version of Station Master as and when you've got time to update it. So, always good fun working through that. I guess there'll be a pile up for you now, so probably ought to let you go. With that, very best wishes, and 7-3. G5STU from 2E0VHB.
Yeah, 2E0VHB, G5STU for the final. Yeah, there wasn't many calling with you there, John, so not many about tonight, but it's quite early, isn't it? I normally do it later. I guess, some people are probably not even home from work yet, but working from home, I finish at 5:30. Anyway, John, all the best, mate. Lovely to get you in the log again. 2E0VHB, G5STU. All the best, 7-3.
Yeah, cheers to 7-3 to you as well, mate.
Okay, anybody else on 40 metres? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United in Paul, listening. Hello, CQ, CQ40, CQ, Germany 5, Sierra Tango United. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Golf 1, Julia Sierra Foxtrot.
Golf 1, JSF. Good evening, John. Not super loud today. The band seems to be not particularly great, over.
Yeah, you're a 5 and 8 into North Yorkshire, which is unusual for your dipole there. Yeah, don't know why. 10's been rocking over the last couple of days, but actually a few days now. But, no, don't know what's happened to 7. Next tonight. Anyway, good luck on your move, and it'll be a shame we won't have your dulcet tones on the airwaves. That's it.
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't be too long, John. But yeah, hopefully I'll find somewhere quick and just get moved. I'd like to move by the end of this week if I can find somewhere I like, and that'll be it. I won't hang about. I only need to give a month's notice at the place I'm in at the moment, so there'll be sort of a month crossover when it does happen. So it won't be too much of a mad rush. But I guess ultimately I need to start thinking about buying somewhere. The years are getting on, and I've not even bought a house yet. But if I leave it too much longer, they won't let me buy one, John, over.
Yeah, well, we've only recently moved up to North Yorkshire. Actually, it's a four-month anniversary today. So, yeah, it's a little tip. When you start with the boxes and all good intentions, and you write on labels, and you know what it comes from, and you know what's in it, and you know where it's going to. And after about a dozen boxes, you start thinking, I can't be arsed with this. And then after about 50 boxes, it's just mayhem. Well, we've got a garage full of mayhem, which we haven't yet unpacked in 4 months. And it's the stuff that's critical that we've had to go out and buy another one to replace. But knowing darn well there's one in the garage somewhere, in one of those blessed unmarked boxes. So next time we move, a little more discipline. So if anything, learn from my mistakes. That's you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the advice. I mean, I've moved house quite a few times over the years, but it's only been me, and it's always been in shared houses or things like that. I lived up in the Lake District for 4 or 5 years, and I've lived in various different places, shared houses and things, and I've never, I've not had to cart beds, I've not had to cart boxes and boxes of stuff. It's literally been my life in a car. That's literally been all I've had, so it's not been a problem. But this time round, I've been at this place for 10 years, and I've accumulated a lot of rubbish. It's not rubbish. It's all stuff I want, you know. So yeah, I've gone through a lot of stuff and already thrown it out. You know, I don't want to cart rubbish around with me. But yeah, I will take your advice, John, and I'll get that label machine going when I start boxing stuff up, which will be tonight once I've started once I've finished off on this live stream, which I don't think is going to be very long, John, because I can't hear many people tonight. But hey ho. You've got to try these things. Okay, John, thanks for the call. 58 on the peaks in Poole today. G1 JSF, G5 STU. All the best.
Yeah, 7-3 Stu, and take care, stay safe.
Many thanks. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United.
Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Golf 4, Foxtrot.
Okay, there's one second. I think, is it Golf 4, Fox X-Ray Alpha, Roger?
Roger, I'm just listening to you for a few minutes, and you're touching a 9. I've really got 5, 7, 9 into North everything with it to Manchester, and my name is Vincent here.
Yeah, G4 FXA, G5 STU. Nice to meet you, Vincent. I think it's for the first time. There's a lot of QRM coming with you. I have just put a notch in. Very busy on the band today, isn't it? I think conditions are fairly reasonable. It's just there's a lot of people very close to each other, making conditions a little bit challenging. And I'm just looking at your profile pictures come up here. Red profile picture of some chaps doing karate. I'm wondering, is that you, Vincent? Because I'm not aware of many G4s doing karate. Over.
From Golf 4 X-Ray Alpha. Yep, that's myself, and that's me at the moment, Stuart. He's downright a good guy on the whole, but started to come back up again, so I don't know what's happening to propagation. I was quite listening on 20, and that was very quiet, because a couple of days ago it was really good. Yeah, that's me in the picture, and if you scroll down a little bit further, you'll probably find a few more Stuart further ahead.
G5 STU. I am really struggling with you, Vincent. I'm just having a peruse down your QRZ page. There's certainly a lot going on there. Some nice old rigs and all sorts of stuff going on. So, yeah, looking fantastic. But I'm really struggling. I'm only using a ham stick dipole, nothing as fancy as all of the antennas you've got on your QRZ page, Vincent. Just a ham stick dipole up on the roof here, about 15 meters above the ground. We've got the 400 watts going into it to try and compensate, but yeah, it's not fantastic, is it? Is that your drawings? That's fantastic. The drawings on the bottom of the QRZ page. Is that by you, Vincent? Over.
They're all my Stuart. I'm starting struggling with shopping. Yeah, that's what the paper is about. What shall I say? An artist, a martial artist, a guitarist, and I'm not making the other artists, but yeah, you're not copying it too well, Stuart. I won't hold you, but you're just 5 and 9. I was hoping you could give me a respectable or a genuine audio report. I heard you earlier giving critical report, and that's fine by me. That's what I like to hear. So if you are hearing me, I know you're struggling with QRM. What does it sound like at your side, Stuart?
Yeah, where are we? Golf 4 Fox X-Ray Alpha G5 STU, and I've got your 5.8 on the peaks, Vincent, with QRM, you know, lots of crackle. But when you come through, when allowed, you're sounding absolutely fine. No criticisms whatsoever for the audio, and I'm actually live streaming on YouTube at the moment as well. And the guys in the chat there are saying a lovely 5.9 plus 10 dB for you up in the Lake District from Nathan, who's shortwave listening. Vincent, over.
Oh, fair enough. That's nice to hear, Stuart. And you won't be able to have a look, I don't think, or not for a while anyway. So I'll leave you to it and see if you can work a few more. I know you're really popular and very sort of X-ray Alpha. Bye-bye. 738. Let's see with you moving. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Yeah, many thanks, Vincent. You were peaking 5.9 that last over there, sounding perfectly fine with a bit of QRM. And John G1JSF, who's also shortwave listening, says you're 5.9 plus 10 dB in North Yorkshire as well there, Vincent. Many thanks for the call today. I look forward to catching you again. Golf 4 Fox X-Ray Alpha G5 ST. All the best, 7-3. Thank you.
G5 ST, G4 FXA, just thanks to you and thanks for the other guys there too. So G4 FXA clear. Bye-bye, Stuart. Take care.
All the best, Vincent. Many thanks. So anybody else? This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United listening.
Mike 0 Kilo Echo Bravo.
M0KEB, good evening. Mr. Kevin, according to your QRZ page. About a 5.9, over.
Yeah, thanks for the 5.9. Also 5.9, yeah. I was just listening to you. You're giving out audio reports. Well, this is a new radio to me. This is the FTDX 101D, and I've been playing about with the audio, so I just wonder how it sounds. Yeah, the name is Kevin. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Yeah, my name's Stu, Sierra Tango United, and you're actually 5.9 plus 10 dB here. I'm also on a FTDX 101D, and I've just turned off the DNR, so I get a pure signal from you, and you're sounding fine. It's very top-endy. It is very top-endy, but in a good way for punching through the noise, Kevin, over.
Oh, good. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm not a contester, but I do one contest a month for the local club, SSB contest at the Colchester Club. So sometimes we need it because it gets a little bit busy on 80 metres. So that's next week, I think. So oh, good. That's okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. I've got the DX1 5000 next to it, but I think this one's a little bit better at noise suppression, which I need in this area because we live in a village, but it's very busy. I'm using 300 watts through a solid state expert amp to a horizontal loop antenna, and that's about 40 foot high. You're 5.5 plus 10 to 15, Stu.
Yeah, M1KEB, sorry, Mike 0KEB, G5 STU. And yeah, I've just pulled up your QRZ page there, got a nice picture of your shack. I see that's the old 5000 there. And yeah, I've not had an older Yaesu. I've got a Yaesu 891. I've had a ICOM 7300. In fact, I've still got it. I use it portable. But the FTDX 101D, the noise, the DNR especially, is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? I've got it on now, and I've got it on about level 8 at the moment, which cleans up your signal nicely and gets rid of most of the crackle. It doesn't always work, but it certainly is a dramatic improvement over. I mean, the only thing I can compare it to is a 7300 really, and it's certainly better than that, Kevin, over.
Yeah, the 5000 is pretty good, but it's early days yet. I mean, it doesn't receive any signals any stronger than the 5000, but it does seem to get rid of a lot of the hash, a lot of the noise, which on 20 metres sometimes, I do a bit of DXing, I suffer terribly on 20 metres, I don't know why. They've built a couple of houses close by. Ever since they built these houses, I seem to get this noise on 20 metres, so I'm hoping it's going to get rid of some of it anyway, so I can hear the weaker stations. But yeah, it seems a lovely radio. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to, but not too complicated, I don't think. It seems all pretty easy to follow, really. So got nice waterfall and sub receive and everything. So everything you ever needed in it, really. So hopefully it's going to be a keeper. I don't change my radios much, but it looks well sitting against the 5000. It's quite small actually. But yeah, so okay, I'll put it back to you. I won't hold it long because I'm sure you want to get some more calls, but it's nice to get an audio report. Golf 5, Sugar Tango Uniform, Mike 0, Kilo Echo Bravo.
G5 STU. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, a lot of people buy the speakers, don't they, and put them on each end. I don't have any speakers because I'm always using headphones, so there's no point having external speakers. But yeah, it's. If anything, I would probably say, having heard a few overs, you're probably a little bit too top-endy. Would be my report for you. I have got the live stream going on YouTube at the moment. I'm not sure how many minutes in. We're about 34 minutes in. If you wanted to listen back to your audio audio, and then you'll get a nice clean feed out the radio on the YouTube video there, and you'll be able to judge for yourself, Kevin. But lovely, thanks for coming back to the call. Appreciate it. Great to work you for the first time as well there, Kevin. I'm packing up, moving house, so this will be the last time I'm on air for a few weeks, maybe even a month or two. So I'm having a bit of a radio holiday by the sounds of it. M0KEB, G5SU. All the best, Kevin. Thank you.
Yeah, G5SU, M0KB. Okay, Stu, thanks for the advice. Yeah, I actually might widen the transmit bandwidth a little bit. I narrowed it a bit, so maybe I'll widen that a little bit. That might make a difference. Okay, well, hopefully we catch up soon, and good luck with the house move. I know it can be very stressful. I haven't moved for over 30 years, so once I've found a place, I normally stay to it. Thanks a lot. Catch up soon. G5SU, M0KB.
Yeah, G5SU for the final. Yeah, no, it's I've been here 10 years, so I've accumulated a fair bit of rubbish. So it's going to be a bit of a nightmare moving. But hey ho, I'm going to have to clean out the attic as well, which is the one thing I'm really daunting. But hey ho, many thanks, Kevin. All the best. Is there anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening. Okay, a couple in there. 2 Whiskey 1 Tango Echo Romeo. Good evening, Monty. It's been a couple of months. How are you?
Yeah, well, you got great. Yeah, you know, life gets in the way of fun. A lot of work to do on the house and back and forth to hospital and stuff. As you get old, these things happen. And yeah, usual rubbish is just you know, all the things you don't want to deal with, you've got to.
Oh, you came in about a 5.8. You dipped to about 5.5. So struggling a bit, Monty. But I'll give you a 5.7 on average. Yeah, it's I'd be quite happy to stay here, you know, forever. But the landlord's decided to sell. I could stay here, and maybe the new landlord would allow me to stay on. But you know, they'll be poking around here. They'll be wanting to put the rent up. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a nightmare, isn't it? And I've got better things to do with my time than dealing with landlords and new landlords and all that sort of nonsense. So I just want to get moved into a new place, and then I can spend my time doing what I want to do without any distractions. Monty, over.
Yeah, Roger, are you buying or renting again?
No, well, I'm planning to buy, but this will be renting. So I'll be moving into, because it's sort of a forced move, so I'll be moving into a rental with a view to buying within the next sort of 5 years. Monty, over.
Yeah, Roger Dodge. I wish I'd never bought a house. Nightmare, I tell you. The stress, so horrible. Actually owning something, oh no, yeah. Stick to renting if you can. The thing is, in this country, landlords charge stupid money. You know, when you go to Germany and that, nobody owns property, it's all rented, but it's all rent control so people can afford it. It's just everybody over here, all landlords over here, want you to pay for the house and give them an holiday every month. Yeah, it's a rip-off. But yeah, good luck with the move, and all the best with everything going. And yeah, cleaning out the attic's a nightmare. And you'll find all the stuff you lost last move, and you'll lose all the stuff you bought this to do. It's horrible. Yeah, good luck. Anyway, I'll give you 7 trees and let you crack on. You're ticking about 7s, I think, 5 7s, but dipping a little bit as well. So that's my regular report to you, over.
Yeah, thanks for 5.7, Monty. And I thought, somebody else said that about that in Germany no one owns a house. You know, everybody just rents. It's sort of like the normal thing. Whereas over here, it's like it's drummed into you, isn't it? Oh, you got to buy somewhere. You got to buy somewhere. But I've always been of the opinion I don't want to buy somewhere, because all that's going to happen is I'm going to get old and they're going to force me to sell it anyway. So what's the point in buying it? You know. So I don't have a family or nothing to worry about. But anyway, it's all about the rent, isn't it? If you don't own it, then you're at the will of the landlords, and if the rent becomes all of a sudden unaffordable, then you're homeless, Monty. But there we go. Anyway, all the best, Monty. Thanks for the call. 7-3.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, it wasn't such a rip-off over here, and if they hadn't stopped the fair rent act, things would be a lot different. Yeah, 7-3, well.
Many thanks, Monty. All the best, mate. We'll catch you next time. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Mike, this is Golf 7 Hotel Foxtrot Sierra Mobile. Golf 7 Hotel Foxtrot Sierra Mobile, David?
Yeah, a couple in there. I think I heard an M station and a mobile. Was it Golf 7 mobile again?
Hi there, it's Golf 7 Hotel Foxtrot Sierra Mobile. Just thought I'd give you a 45 and 9 good signal. My name is Ian, and Alpha November. I'm sure we have worked before. down at Hailsham in East Sussex. Over.
Yeah, lovely, Ian. Yeah, you've come up in the you've come up somewhere. You've come up you've come up sat in a little yellow clog. So is that what you're mobile in, Ian HI?
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I'm in a boring old Citroen car. But yeah, the CS570 on the back of the seat and handstick on the back of the car.
Yeah, lovely. No, you're sounding fine. I'll check the meter next time round, but you're sounding perfectly readable in the ears, you know, absolutely cracking into Paul in Dorset. I've got 400 watts and a hamstick dipole this end, Ian, over.
Oh, the hamstick dipole. How easily did you find that to tune up, over?
So it's a hamstick dipole, so obviously there's two of them. They're horizontal, 15 metres above the ground, and I did have to cut a lot off. You know, I had to trim probably 4 inches or more off of each end to get it short enough, over.
Yeah, Roger, okay. Yeah, I mean, they work so well, though, those hamsticks. I got them from every single band, almost. And they work so well on the car, you know. Absolutely brilliant. Quite often when I go out to mobile portable, I don't bother putting up a dipole or wire. I just use a hamstick. They work so well.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a few for portable, you know, and they do work very well. I mean, when I'm doing local 40-metre stuff, I normally put up an inverted VW5GI next to the C there, because I've got a nice little spot I go to regularly, and it takes me about 5 minutes to put it up. You know, when you go to the same place and you know exactly where you're going to mount it, where you're going to tie it off, and it doesn't take long, over.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so easy to do as well. You only need one support if it's inverted V, don't you? I've done that many times from above Eastbourne, BG Head area. So, alright, so I'll let you carry on. There's a lot of people calling you, I think. So, what was my report? You're 509 plus today.
Yeah, I just looked at the needle. You're 5'9" exactly in Paul today, Ian. Thanks for the call from the mobile station. G7HFS mobile, G5SG. All the best, Ian. Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good evening.
Many thanks. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United.
Yeah, Mike 0, India Delta Foxtrot, over.
Yeah, M0 IDF. There was somebody else in the background. I'll pull you in a moment. M0 IDF. David, good evening.
Yeah, hi there. Ian, if you're still listening, you're 5 and 8 in Epping on your mobile station. Now, I've been running mobile myself all day today on just 5 watts. Fantastic conditions, actually. Yeah, anyway, you're the G5 station. Sorry, I haven't got your name. You're 10 over into just south of Epping, running vintage gear, KW2000 Alpha from the late 60s. Back to Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform. From Mike 0, India Delta Fox 7.
Yeah, M0 IDF, G5SG. Yeah, well, the KW sounding absolutely fine, and thanks for the 20 over. You're about 5'9" exactly here on the hamstick dipoles in Paul. I've not got the preamp switched in, so it'd probably be a bit more than that if I had that on. But yeah, sounding absolutely fantastic. Did you say you're mobile? Well, you're not mobile now, are you, over?
Oh, negative, no. I've been mobile all day. I've just got back. I did a trip from Leeds today and I had to stop off in Lincolnshire, and I was mobile using one of those hamsticks that Ian's using, an Ampro hamstick monobander for 40 metres, and fantastic, even with just 5 watts. So Ian was a very nice signal in Epping. So it was about 5 and 8. You're 10 over here. You're 10 over yourself. Back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you peaked 10 over then as well, actually. I was watching the needle for you over there and absolutely booming in. Great conditions on 40 metres. It was good last night, actually. I was watching somebody else doing a live stream around about this time last night, and the signals were absolutely crazy. It just seemed to get better as the night goes on. But we're always sort of told as it gets dark that the conditions get longer, but seems to be okay at the moment, David, over.
Oh yeah, there's been some amazing conditions. I mean, I set up about 10 o'clock this morning, and immediately I was chatting to John, M3YSB, he was down in Devon, after he'd been speaking to an American station with free that I could actually hear mobile. He couldn't hear me, obviously, but I could hear him. So he did disappear, but I've been very impressed. Of course, you get a low noise floor as well when you're mobile most of the time, unless you're going through some of these villages that are quite noisy in Lincolnshire. But I was just, it's better.
using HF Mobile is far more interesting and rewarding than using 2 meters these days. You'll call all day on 2 meters. You get very few calls. You'll get far more with 5 watts into one of those ham sticks than you will on 2 meters. Sorry, what was the name, over?
Yeah, my apologies. The name is Stu, Sierra Tango United, and yeah, I mean, I've joined in with 145 Alive, you know, and done stuff with that, and it's obviously very busy on that day. But every other time I've gone up to a hill and put up a 2 meter beam or monopole or something, and yeah, there's just nobody about, is there? If there is people about, it's just you know, it's sort of little local nets of people just chatting amongst themselves that aren't really interested in talking to the likes of us up on a hill, David, over?
Yeah, sadly, you know, unless there's a bit of a lift on, like we had, you know, the last few weeks, and you do get a lot of activity. Well, yeah, I suppose you just hear a lot of those little nets you're talking about that you wouldn't otherwise hear. And of course, you also hear the Continentals. I had a bit of a blast on some of those Continental repeaters, you know, in the last fortnight or so. But of course, that's all gone now. So it's back to the doldrums, Stu. I should have guessed the name from the call sign, shouldn't I, Adam?
Yeah, there is a big clue there, isn't there, HI? But yeah. Okay then, David, lovely to work here. I've got the live stream going here at the moment, so I'll move on, see if I can work a couple more. I'm going to pull the plug at 7 o'clock and start packing, ready to move house. And yeah, this is my last session on the radio until I move, basically. So great to get you in the log. It was a year ago, actually, according to my logbook, that we last worked. So great to get you in there again, David. I appreciate the call. M0IDF G5ST. All the best, thank you.
Yeah, all the best with the move. Stu, just before you go, are you on live streaming on, was it Facebook or YouTube, Anna?
It's both, actually. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, and it's even on Twitter as well, and it's even on my own personal website. So, yeah, if you type my call sign into YouTube, you'll find it, over.
Oh, fantastic. So I'll be able to hear this Stu on there then, over?
Yeah, you will do, and if you skip to 45 minutes or 40 minutes, that's where you'll be, over.
Oh, that's brilliant. That'll give me an idea what this rig sounds like. That's terrific. Thanks, Stu. Catch you again. And I say good luck with the move there. G5STU M0IDS from Epping. 7-3.
Yeah, lovely. 5-9 last heard as well there, David. Thanks for the call. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra Tango United.
Mike 0 Delta Uniform.
M0DUU. Another David. Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, G5STU from M0DU. Yeah, it's David from Northampton. We have spoken on the live stream before. Very good evening to you. Tony got in Northampton. You're 5-9+20. 5-9+20. I'm watching you on the live stream. The sound muted so I don't interfere with you. Yeah, I'll use the Ampro sticks in the garden when I'm doing FT8 in the summer. And I've worked into Asia on 17 metres on an Ampro stick. I'm just using the ground spike and 4 radials, and yeah, in the summer I worked Asia. Over to you.
M0DUU, G5STU. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do, isn't it? I mean, on the higher bands, you know, especially sort of 10 metres and what have you, when it's open, it's just open, isn't it? You know, it doesn't matter what you've got. You could have a nail stuck in the back of the radio and it will still pick something up. But it's the rest of the time, isn't it? It's when the conditions aren't great. It's when you really need the good antennas and the amplifiers and things to sort of make your own propagation. David, over.
Yeah, M0DU returning. Yeah, I've had some fun with the Ampro sticks. I've got four antennas for 40, 30, 17, and I've got more. The other one is now. But yeah, I've been doing FT8 from the garden here through the summer in the evenings, and that's great fun. We're just getting a bit too cold to do that now. Anyway, I've been using your Station Master Cloud software for the Android platform for the last week, and I find it a very good, useful tool there. Stu, over to you.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, you've been using the mobile version. And I mean, I use it on an iPhone, you know, when I go mobile or portable, which hasn't been for a while, actually. And I updated the mobile app this week so that you can put forward slashes in the POTA and SOTA references. Somebody reported to me that sometimes you have like Echo India / something. I didn't even know that was a thing, you know. So I just allowed hyphens, letters and numbers, and that was it. So yeah, well, I'm glad it's working well for you, and I imagine I'll be using it myself over the next few weeks when I'm out and about portable, David. But anyway, thanks for watching the live stream. Thanks for using the software as well, David. I'll put it back for you for the final. We'll see if there's anybody else about for these last 10 minutes before I pull the plug, David. Thanks for the call. M0DUU G5STU, your final.
Yeah, G5STU M0DUU. Yeah, it's a fine piece of software. I just can't work out how to get a picture into the thumbnail. But yeah, very useful. And if I don't know, you know, where someone is, I can just click on the find button and it gives me the name and the country. So yeah, it's a very fine piece of software. So thanks for developing that. I wish you a very good evening, and best wishes for your move in the hat moving to the house. Bye for now, and good evening to any stations out there and any shortwave listeners. Bye for now.
Yeah, lovely, David. Thanks for the call, and appreciate the kind words. M0DUU G5STU. All the best, David. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Okay, 10 more minutes before I pull the plug. Anybody else on 40 metres? Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United, listening? M7RLL. Another Richard. It's the night of Richards tonight, Richard, over?
Yeah, Roger. I'm not watching live stream, but I thought I'd just pop on and wish you hope the move as well. Oh, well. And yeah, I'd love to post what you're writing about your station master over there. I thought I'd join and make a comment because it's absolutely brilliant. Over.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's it's a labour of love. You know, a couple of years pretty much solid has gone into building it, and I'm sure another 2 will go into it as well moving forward. So it's only going to get better, hopefully. Anyway, Richard. Okay, you're 5 and 8 with me today down in Poole, and thanks for the quick contact, Richard. I'll put it round for you for the final. But many thanks. M7RLL G5STU.
G5STU, Manchester Romeo Lima Lima. Yeah, you're 5'9", 25, 26. So I'm still working well, and hopefully you might be able to support a big vertical over.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, you're a bit crackly on the receive side of things, you know, but that's just local to me, really. Okay, Richard, thanks for the best wishes, and we'll catch you next time. M7RLL G5STU. All the best. Bye-bye. Okay, anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United. There was a Whiskey Lima, please.
Papa Delta 2 Whiskey Lima.
Is that Papa Papa Delta 2 Whiskey Lima, Roger?
Yeah, copy. It's correct, Stuart. My pleasure on C1 Radio 5859 in Amsterdam, Holland, over.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. You're 5'8" with me down into Poole in Dorset on the south coast of England here. Sounding absolutely fine. I've got 400 watts into a ham stick dipole here on the roof, over.
Yeah, going very well with your equipment to Amsterdam. I'm running 100 watts into an handset antenna. Top will be 11 meters above the ground. I think it's going very well. Bent very open to your direction, Stuart, over.
Yeah, Roger. I was just looking at your QRZ page there, and just a nice clean shack you've got there, if that's your shack, with your white desk top there, and everything aligned very. It looks like you've probably got a bit of OCD, Wim, over.
Yes, I like the shack very much. I like it really. This is the main hub there, Stuart. So we're doing all yes, it is the main hub. I am on the radio for about 14 years, I think, and I love it very much. Every day we get new surprises on the air, over.
Yeah, no, it's a fantastic hobby, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen when you pick up that microphone and turn on the radio. Every day is different, and it's just a fantastic hobby. Absolutely love it. And okay, Wim, thanks for the call. Always a pleasure to get you in the log today. And I'll say 7-3 for now. Your shack looks fantastic, by the way. Papa Delta 2 Whiskey Lima, G5 STU. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the call. Enjoy the evening in the hobby, and my pleasure to listen to you for the first time now, and maybe we can do it again in the future. 73, ciao, ciao.
Yeah, ciao, ciao. 5-8, by the way, you'll report, Wim. We'll catch you next time. Thank you. This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Mike 0, Kilo Charlie Victor.
Good evening, Kev. Do you know what? I thought to myself, that sounds like Kevin, but but I've not heard you for so long, Kev. I wasn't 100% sure, over.
Yeah, well, I did try and call in just before Wim called, but I should have followed the leads from the two very different microphones and the headset back to the Yaesu there, Stu, because I had the headset connected and I was calling on the desk mic. Well, I'm now on the desk mic. Go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, schoolboy error there, Kev. I wonder how many beers has contributed to that error tonight, Kev, over?
Absolutely none, Stu. Absolutely none. I'm currently drinking a cup of tea. I've had a cold all week, and I've been to work today for the first time for a week. And last week was supposed to be a week's holiday, but I spent most of that either sitting on the sofa watching telly or in the shack, but mainly FT8 because I couldn't do any SSB because I was having coughing fits and sneezing fits. But yeah, that's the way it goes, mate. 5-9 plus 10 your report, Stu, and I did see when you first started streaming, I did see something you said about you moving. I wonder if you could bring me up to speed on that, Stu. G5 STU from M0 KCV.
G5 STU, yeah. Well, the abridged version, Kev. The landlord's decided to sell the flat. They've informed me they're selling it and they're going to be having viewings and all this sort of stuff. And I'm, they sort of said I could stay if the new person wants me to stay. But, I'm not interested, Kev. I was going to move anyway. This has just motivated me to do it sooner, over.
Well, onwards and upwards, Stu, new beginnings and all of that. And yeah, as you say, it's probably just giving you the motivation. I know you've talked about it for quite some time, but this gives you added impetus and will make you get on with it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. So I've basically decided I want to be moved by the end of next month. I need to give a month's notice. So if I give the month's notice at the end of this month, and then I've basically got effectively 2 months, isn't it, to actually do the move, So I'm just going to get on with it, Kev, and get that hex beam up, over.
Yeah, no, exactly that. Well, yeah, you knew pad only needs to meet a couple of criteria, doesn't it? It needs to be free from local QRM and not any neighbours around. Oh, and you need a stable internet connection.
Well, yeah, I need the internet for work, obviously working from home, but yeah, as long as I can put up the aerial and there's no QRM, Kev, I'm happy, it's just me, so that's all we need. It's a very short list. Anyway, Kev, mate, I'm going to pull the plug in a minute, but I'll see if there's a couple more about before I do. But lovely to hear you. It's been 22 days, according to Station Master, so I hope you're feeling better soon, Kev, and great to get you in the log today. 5-9 plus, as usual, in Paul in Dorset. M0 KCV, G5 STU, over.
Yeah, best 73 to you, Stu, and good luck with firstly finding a place, and then when you do, good luck with the move. I'm sure we'll speak in the meantime, even if you will be out there portable. Cheers and beers, my friend. Bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely, Kev. Thanks for the call, mate. We'll get you next time. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Mike 7, Sierra Zulu Tango.
Sierra Zulu Tango. Mike 7, Sierra Zulu Tango. Is that Albin, over?
QSL. Hi, Stuart. Thank you very much for calling me. As you know, this is my fifth week, so I'm very pleased to keep you on.
Yeah, Mike 7, Sierra Zulu Tango. And well, we've been talking off air, haven't we? Because you're new on Station Master as well. I know you've only just passed your licence a few days ago, Albin. So very congratulations on that. And great to work you for the first time. I actually heard you on air the other day. I think you were on air with some of the Golf 8 AMC guys. I think you joined their net just as I was leaving. I was just passing through. So. Great to get you in the log, Albin. I don't know if you know, I've got the live stream going at the moment as well. If you're on Station Master, you're probably watching it on there. But you're about 5'6", 5'7", down to my station today. I wonder what's your radio and antenna, Albin? Go ahead.
I'm working from FTTX10 on 10 watts, as you can imagine, on the handset 80 meters antenna. Over.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I can see you on Station Master actually, can't I? I can cheat. It tells me what radio you've got, HA. But yeah, well, I hope you're enjoying the hobby, Albin. I don't know how long have you actually been into radio? You know, have you been a shortwave listener or on any of the other sort of modes and hobbies radio related before this? Over.
To be honest, I had always interest in technology and electronics. From kind of designing my own computers and the recently I've done a PC gaming computer which is close to the vintage radio case. And it works very well. It's a computer with quite powerful graphic card. I've been interested in radio, but I think the one thing that was shocking me was actually face-to-face assessment and showing you that you're just speaking over the microphone. And then obviously things changed over the COVID period, so I'm very pleased. I think we're online, and now I'm on air. So just to give you your report, it's 5-9 flat on my end. Over.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, you're 5 and 5 with me. I'm struggling with you a bit. You're in the noise a little bit there, but I thought I'd make the effort and give you make it a long QSO with you, Albin, given that you're a new operator and it's our first contact as well. So many thanks for coming back to the call. Really glad you passed your test and you're on the air and you can enjoy this fantastic hobby along with the rest of us, Albin. I'll put it back round for you for the final, and we'll catch you next time. But appreciate you giving me a call today, Albin. M7 Sierra Zulu Tango G5STU. Your final. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Definitely, I'm enjoying it tremendously, and I think there's a lot of things ahead of me. So have a lovely time, and 7-6.
All the best, Albin. Many thanks for the call. You enjoy that radio. Okay, this is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Just listening for a few more minutes. Anybody else? Go ahead.
Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen.
Okay, if you're in there, Zulu Oscar Quebec. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening, Stu. I do believe I've worked with you before. This is Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen. Andy, in very near Manchester. Over.
Yeah, lovely, Andy. About 5'8", 5'9" on the peaks in Poole in Dorset. And we have worked before. To be precise, 1 month, 18 days and about 14 minutes. Andy, go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen. I couldn't do that with a load of crap to paper all over my desk. Yeah, I'm using an Icon 7410, 400 watts, 300. And an antenna halfwave antenna, 14 meters above ground. Over.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, sounding fine. Peaking 5'9", that over. My antenna is also 15 meters above the ground, but it's just a ham stick dipole. 2 mobile whips, horizontal, with 400 watts from the ACOM here. But we are next to Poole Quay, about 1 wavelength away. So I think that's probably helping on my end, Andrew. It'll be interesting to see how well this antenna works when I move further inland. I imagine it's probably not going to be as good. Anyway, thanks for the quick call. I'll keep it brief. There were quite a few calling with you then, Andrew, so I'm going to work a few and then I'm going to pull the plug here. But thank you for giving me a call. Sounding fine. And looking at your picture there, I think, is that a violin? I think it is a violin. It's a bit big for a violin, or maybe that's just the angle, Andrew. Around for you for the final. Go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen. It's a viola. Cross-tuned viola. Tuned AD. I used to mess about with it. I'm not particularly a very good violin player. But I used to mess around with it and play the chants to the mold chapter when I skilled the mold. So that's where that comes from. It became a bit of fun during the lockdown, and then
it got put on there, and people seem to like it and have a bit of fun, so it just set up and then. Although I've not had to chill anymore for about 12, 18 months. Alright, Stu, no thanks for the contact. Catch you with you again. I hope you get a decent chance set up when you move a little bit further inland. 70 now, all the best from Andy near Manchester.
Yeah, lovely. 5.9 plus that over, and I too have a few string instruments. I've got a couple of guitars, a bass and a acoustic and an electric guitar. I'm no musician. I can't even say it, but it's fun to have a little play around with when you've got nothing better to do. Andrew, all the best. Thank you. G1 Zulu Oscar Queen. All the best. Thank you for the call from G5SU. Bye bye. Anybody else? Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Listening.
Golf 6 Lima.
Okay, few in there. Stand by, John. Golf 6 Papa India Romeo. Was that?
Good evening to you there. It's Golf 6 Papa Romeo Lima. Golf 6 Papa Romeo Lima. Name is Den, Delta Echo November. QTH is the Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire. And you're 5 and 9 plus 20. G6 PRL.
Yeah, G6 Papa Radio Lima, Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Good evening, Dan. Lovely to work you. You're good 5 plus, 5.9 plus. No problems copying at all. Very loud, actually. My name's Stu, Sierra Tango United, and we're down in Poole Key, to be precise, right next to the water. Dan, over.
Yeah, I've been to Poole on 1 or 2 occasions. Very nice down there. Yeah, I say you peak on that over on my 7300, 5 and 9 plus 60. Tremendous audio. Can't fault it at all. Probably one of the best audio I've heard for a few days. How about that? Put it back to you. This is G6 PRL.
Wow, I'm speechless, Dan. And yeah, well, your audio is sounding great, isn't it? I mean, the 7300s always sound fine, don't they? But yeah, I'm glad my audio is sounding okay. It sounds a little bit harsh in my ears. I've got the headphones on, so coming through the monitor, it sounds a little bit harsh. But as long as it's good at your end, then I'm more than happy. The band seems to be improving the later it gets tonight. But I came on about 6 o'clock, so I've been on here about an hour. And we've worked quite a few stations all across the UK, so hopefully there's a few more before I go in not too short time away. Den, I'm moving QTH fairly soon, so as soon as I've finished on air here tonight, I'll be pulling the plug out for the final time at this QTH. Den, over.
Oh yeah, I realise it's sort of moving too far from where you are. It's nice down there at Poole, and I'm sure here again I'm using 100 watts for the 7300 on an antenna I bought 23 years ago for £29.50 when I was in the States, and it's a 40-metre inverted V dipole with a 1-to-1 voltage balun in the middle. It will handle 1.5 kilowatts, but cost me just under £30 there, Sue. That weren't bad, was it, Peter?
No, absolute bargain. That was probably about the same as what this ham stick costs. Actually, I'm thinking, how much do they cost? I think the ham sticks are about £25 each. The centrepiece probably cost about 15, and the most expensive, the most expensive part of this antenna is the coax. It's Ultraflex 10. It's a 10-metre cable, and with the ends already built on, and that's around about £100 delivered. So the coax, I think, is the most expensive part of my station, Denover.
Yeah, as I say, this radio, for this area I bought in the States was made by a company called Radio Wave. And as I say, in English money, I've got some change at £30 in dollars. And yeah, it's been up there all that time, and the SWR is, I don't even, 1 to 3 at the moment. And it doesn't sort of move much above that really, but been a great buy. I better put it back to you because there's more stations want to work you, I'm sure. This is G6 PRL in Huntingdon.
Yeah, G6 PRL. You got a tuner. I've got the DNF on anyway, so that knocks that back. But hopefully you're taking me, Dan. G6 PRL, G5STU. And okay then, I'll say 7-3 then, but lovely to work here today for the first time. And hopefully we'll work again once I've established the new shack at the new QTH in a few weeks' time there, Den. But sounding absolutely fine down to Paul in Dorset. 5.9 plus at times into my station, Den. G6 PRL, G5 SU. All the best, thank you.
Yeah, steady, I'll catch you again. Bye now.
Okay, many thanks. John, you were waiting. 2E1HEL, go ahead.
Yes, G5SQ, this is 2 Echo 1 Hotel Echo Lima. You're, of course, good 20 to 30 going for this way. Sounding very good, and I'm excited to hear about the new QTH, Stu. So hopefully you're going to have a nice big garden with an antenna farm. Is that right, over?
Well, you never know. I probably won't be that lucky, you know. I'll probably end up having to just go with whatever I can find if I can't find the perfect, antenna farm. You were quiet when you called in, then I realised I still had the DNF button pressed in, which is suppressing your signal. But 5.9 on the peaks, sounding absolutely fine here tonight. You were very loud, actually, when you called into James yesterday on his live stream. So about the same tonight. I was joking when I said plus 60 in the comments. I was just joking. You were about 5.9 plus 10 dB, over.
Yes, I did wonder. I thought, well, I was thinking plus 60. I thought, maybe it's just a good day. And I thought, well, there's not much between you and I. I suppose in a straight line, you've got sort of like Wareham and Let's Walk, Wareham and Lulworth and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, there's not a lot of distance and solid matter between you and I. So I was thinking, maybe you're serious, but I just think maybe you do it over there. I got to the bottom of it anyway there. So yes. So you'll be off the live streams, at least on the air live streams for a few weeks then. Have you got an actual proper official moving date so far, or is it still sort of a little bit up in the air, Stuart?
G5 STE. Yeah, I won't go into detail, John, because I've been talking about it all night, and it's boring me, let alone everyone else. No date. I just want to move as quickly as I can, because I just don't want to be here when they start doing viewings and stuff, John. That's all it boils down to. I could stay for another few months until they sell it, but I just can't be bothered with it. You know, I don't want to be sat in a house that's being sold and having to deal with everything that goes with selling a house. So I just want to move as quick as possible. Excuse me. That was the plan anyway, to move either just before or just after Christmas. So this is just kick me up the bum, John, to do it a bit quicker, over.
Yes, G5SQ 318TL returning there. Yes. Well, I mean, hopefully you'll get somewhere where you can stick up a better antenna. I mean, you're getting out really well with those two ham sticks. It's quite impressive how well they're working for you. So let's hope you can get somewhere where you can put up a bit of a well, I was a bit exaggerating when I said antenna farm, but I mean something a bit more sort of substantial and a little bit more up in the clear, hopefully there. So yes, that'll be exciting to see where you actually end up. Well, I won't hold it with you because I know you wanted to work a few more stations quickly before you went QRT. So I'll say 73's Stu and all the best. G5SQ 318TL.
318L G5SQ. Yeah, no problems, John. I'm going to pull the plug here any minute now. I was going to stop at 7, and then I kept going. You know what it's like when people keep calling, you just keep going, but I do need to pull the plug. Anyway, John, lovely to work you, and we'll catch you next time. 2E1HEL in sunny Weymouth from G5SU in sunny Paul. All the best, John. Thank you.
All the best. Kilo Hotel.
Okay, I'll work one more station, and then I'm going to pull the plug. And there was a Kilo Hotel, I think that was.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0 Kilo Hotel. Leave me to you, sure.
Yeah, 2E0 Kilo Hotel. This will be my last contact. Anybody waiting, I apologise, but I really must go. I need to start packing. 2E0 KKO, Terry, G5SQ, 59, over.
Yeah, you're 5 and 9 as well, yeah, no problem. In fact, you're 10 over the line. And it's Kilo Hotel. Sorry that you can't move, but as you said, she was looking to do it anyway. I know you don't want to hold this shirt, so yeah, nice to get you in the log for the first time. Hopefully we'll get you in the log again when you move.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, was that 2E0 Kilo Hotel, John, Roger?
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I got Terry from, but hey ho, I've got it right this time. Yeah, you're not super loud. You're loud on the peaks, but there is some QSB on the signal there. About 5.8 actually on the peaks there, and dipping down to about 5.5 at times there, John. Okay, we'll keep it short. I'm going to pull the plug now and pull the plug on the radio and pack it away until for a few months probably, well, weeks certainly. Okay, John, all the best. Thanks for the call from Stu in Paul. Over.
Yeah, take care, Stuart. This is John from Ashling Kent. Catch you later. Oscar November 3.
All the best, thank you, and catch you next time. Okay, there was an ON3 calling. Just go ahead.
Yeah, many thanks for answering my call. This is Oscar November 3, Mike Alpha Golf. You're a 5'9" Mustang here in the north of Belgium. Do you know?
Yeah, is that ON3 Mike Alpha Golf, Roger?
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, I'll keep it short because I'm going to pull the plug there, Mark, but you're about 5'8" with me, over?
Yeah, many thanks for answering my call. You're 5'9" plus 10, very strong and very good modulation. Very good modulation. I'm always into YouTube. Open the Nikon 7300, and then it is a ground plane, homemade ground plane, and I'm using a headset microphone. Back to you.
Yeah, lovely, Mark. Absolutely booming here into my station. I mean, you're not super loud, but, I'm hearing you. I've got 400 watts transmit and a ham stick dipole here with salt water probably helping as well. Okay, Mark, thanks for the call, and we'll catch you next time. All the best. ON3, Mike Alpha Golf, G5STU, 73, thank you.
Okay, Roger, Stuart. Many thanks for the short contact. Hopefully we can contact later again. All the best for you. That's 3 G5 Sierra Tango uniform of November 3. Mike Alpha Golf. Bye-bye for now.
Yeah, all the best, Mark. Many thanks for the call from Stu on the south coast of the UK. Now, QRT, thank you. Sorry if I didn't work you, but we'll catch you at the new QTH. G5STU, now QRT, thank you.
Okay, hello, Simon just popped in the chat. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. And who else? Richard, Paul, Ian. Well, my favourite contact of tonight was it Alwyn? I've forgotten his name. Alwyn. If you're still watching, Albin. There you go. There he is. He signed up for Station Master about a week ago and sort of messaged me and said he's just got his test coming up. And he hasn't got a call sign yet, so I said no worries, just sign up and then just change the call sign once you're passed. And there he is. And thanks for calling in, Albin. Absolutely great to work you, mate. And we'll look forward to catching you next time. But I won't keep waffling on. Keep an eye on the Discord for any updates about Station Master and the beta versions and all that sort of funky stuff. And we'll next time you see me on a live stream, well, I might be out portable or mobile. I doubt it because I'll be too busy thinking about moving. But it'll probably be at the new QTH with a nice big antenna in the field, hopefully. All the best. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. 7-3 for now. Enjoy that radio. Bye bye.
The master will get the lighthouse calling at this thing. Thank you so much, Max, for the QSO. It was very nice to hear you. That's 73, and stay healthy. Take care, Max. Bye bye.
It's just having fun, getting people on the band chatting. My world of amateur radio. Just sitting there listening on a frequency, listening to people calling in from all over the place. And amateur radio really is a fantastic hobby.
Okay, Stuart. Well, I've just took a little bit of video.
This is Germany 5 Sierra Tango United in company calling GX, over. G5STU with 2E1 Hotel Juliet Whiskey. Thanks for coming back to the call, Victor.
Germany 5 Sugar Tango Uniform